Hi guys, welcome back. Today is an extra day. Sometimes I'm going to need that extra time to cover things that don't fit into the weekly lesson without cutting into the lesson. I had some questions and they were legitimate questions I just need to go over with you. Okay, one person in my Facebook group, it came up in my feed on my personal account. And then when I went into the Facebook group using my Color My World, I couldn't find it. But I read it and I need to address what they asked because it was a great question. And I'm sorry I don't know who wrote it because it kind of got mixed in with everything. But they wanted to know if... Okay, this is my copy. This was this week's lesson on doing this. You can see I'm not done yet. This person asked if they were supposed to pull out these colors. I know some of you are printing as you go, but you're at a disadvantage because this color sheet, we spotlighted a color. When I say spotlighting a color, that is the color we are studying for the week. We did not study yellow chartreuse, lime peel, pumpkin orange. We didn't study those pencils. We were studying green ochre. This is how deep a dive we are going into these colors. We're not skimming the top for a little bit. This whole entire thing was meant to show you what can mix and match with your green ochre color. All these other colors, I can't spotlight everything in a week. We would never get anything done. So each week I am taking a different Prismacolor pencil, and that is our spotlight color. Those are the colors you can print out. I gave you this sheet. Where does this sheet fit in with your other sheets in your book? If you are printing it out week by week, you're kind of at a disadvantage because for this lesson, all you had to do was go into each one of these and reference it to the moss color. So when it came to like yellow chartreuse, you could have wrote C moss sheet because you have the moss sheet and you have this color palette. You know that yellow chartreuse goes with this palette. This palette was a very, very important palette. Every single thing on this palette blended into other colors. Now, I can't just give you the spotlight colors and teach you just the spotlight color each week because they react differently with other colors and then we're bringing in 1,000 colors. We'll get to those other colors. You just needed to keep in mind that yellow ochre looks great with sandbar, green ochre, goldenrod. It mixes in with grass green, yellow chartreuse, sienna brown, and you can make a teeny tiny note. This will go into the note page I gave out. The good thing right now is the newsletter is up and running. At the beginning, I had a lot of trouble how I underestimated the numbers of people who were taking this course and just what it involved, and that people can't get into the Facebook group to get the color sheets. They don't have Facebook, and I didn't realize how many people just don't use Facebook. So I created the newsletter. The newsletter is going to give you all your freebies. In fact, take a look at this. This is one that's going to be coming up soon, this freebie. And you get this. It's free. Like, I'm going to be sending this to you. This is another one that I'm doing. You're going to get a blank. You're actually in the newsletter, you're going to get a blank one of these so that we can work on other colors. And it's not so much the color combinations that you have to worry about, which I'm teaching to you, the color combinations, of course, and palettes and everything. It's that you know that one specific color binds all of these. Now, this one just happens to be, and I wasn't going to show it to you, but this one happens to be sepia. And we're going to deep dive into sepia like you wouldn't believe. So, do you take out light aqua, light green, pomegranate? No, but on the note sheet that I gave you for each color in the book, that's why it's good to have the book. You don't have to have the book, but the book is the base, the binder that's going to keep everything organized. You're going to know that sepia fits in with all these colors. We're obviously going to be studying sepia. And this takes me a long time to do. It's not something that I just sit down and say, okay, AI, give me this. As you can see, they're all in various forms. Now, here's another one that I don't want to show you yet. The denim blue trick. You're going to be getting this. It's free. What's this one? Oh, this is a laydown for sepia, which I will be giving to you. So even though if you print out one sheet, like if you don't print out your books, you're really going to later on down the line be like, oh, I really should have done that at the beginning. And that's why I did the books, because I knew that there's so much information I'm going to give you. You needed a central grounding place that has all the general information. When we study, like coming up this week, we're going to be studying dark umber, we're going to be studying sepia, and we're going to be studying a little bit of black. Those are the sheets you're going to get out. And here's a hint. I've got many note pages to give you that match with the book, and they're all a little bit different, and they're all cutesy and cottagey and mystical and magical. And I've got one for almost every page in the book. So you're going to be able to keep your notes straight. And when I do mention a different color to you, you can just write in that note page. Works well with denim blue, and that's going to cross reference into other things. By the time you are done, your books are going to be the most comprehensive color books that I think there is. There's nothing going to match this. It's exponential. And it's going to be easy to use. And the sick part of it is it's free. I'm giving this as a, in my religion, they call it mitzvah. I'm helping. It's karmic points that what I am contributing to the world. And what I am contributing to the world is art. That's another reason why I made the bulk of the book very inexpensive. Now, a lot of this has my scrap. These are my workout sheets. A lot of these clean pastels. We're looking at here another one. This is the actual way I work out the books. You may see this and say, oh, it's easy. But behind the scenes, that was me working out the colors. You're going to get a blank sheet. This is another one that I'm doing. And to make it easier for you guys, I made it in black and white too. You don't have to waste your color if you don't want your books to be in color. You can have your books in color, but you don't have to. Let me see what else. You're going to be getting things like this. This is one that's being worked out now. It's not worked out yet, but this is behind the scenes work that I do with the colors. More behind the scenes notes. This one's a cute one. On doing chocolate cupcakes, I'm actually giving you the directions having to do with the color, and I don't mind the printing on this. I was running out of colored ink because I actually print out multiple copies of each one. I go through ink like crazy. There's going to be these sheets that I give out. This comes in the book. This is just plain old bricks, but this is going to turn into something that's going to be really important when it comes to your red browns. Here is behind the scenes workout for your browns. So we have just begun. We have only scratched the surface. We haven't touched everything that we were going to touch. And this is just one pile. I've got piles all over my art room. In fact, here's another. Let's see what's in this pile. This one's going to be good too. Free. I just did this lesson, remember? I had to write all of this. More colors that blend into each other. So you can see you're going to be getting thousands and thousands of color combinations. And the book just ties it all together. Get on that newsletter. I know yesterday I put out a test and it was an epic fail. Trust me, it was a total epic fail because my phone was pinging like crazy with people asking permission to look at where I put it, which was a Google Drive. And I've never used a Google Drive before. I didn't realize you needed to give permission to every single person. But I've already figured it out. A second test went out. It worked perfectly. Nobody complained saying they couldn't get it. And we're good to go for now on. So every Sunday, possibly on Saturdays, depending on how I get things done, you're going to get what we call a color kit. Again, I say free. You'll get these color kits and they're going to contain all the info like this that you're going to need for that lesson. So do you pull out the sheet that I am spotlighting. You jot notes on the sheets throughout the book, cross-referencing yourself of where you can find more information about a color. I mean, I gave you, 20, 30 pencils that blend great with green ochre. I can't possibly do every single one in one day. So that is answering that question. I recommend you printing out the books ahead of time. It's going to really help you. You don't have to. You can write notes and then do your own cross-referencing. But this book and this system is worked out to a T, down to the last strike on a page. This is also another reason I told you to get these sleeves, because under this, you will have other reference pages for it. We have a really, really exciting time coming up. By the time you are done with this, you are going to be experts. Now, Prisma, it's all Prisma. That's only because I don't have the polychromo set. Unfortunately, I'm missing a lot of my pencils, and it's just that I've only had one polychromo set, and I don't trust the internet with this matches this, because I've already found, I tried that, and I only trust myself when I'm looking at it. I know I'm good at it. I'm good at looking at undertones. It could sometimes drive me crazy. I could see it so well. But if I don't have a full polychromo set, and I would have bought it again at the beginning, but all of a sudden they came out with, these new pencils are coming out. And I'm like, I'm going to just wait. Starjoy, a lot of this information is written on the Starjoy pencils. So if I'm not concentrating on these pencils, just give me a little bit more time. It will all come out. There's going to be a polychromos book so that you can cross-reference using your polychromos pencils. We're at the beginning. We're going to take this so much further. I will leave a link in the description to get the book so that people will have it and not freak out about it, and the rest is free. Dog, stop. Nebbies, hush. The newsletter with the goodies is free to everybody. Stop. She is a fire engine. She's on alert. Her ears are wide up, are straight up in the air. Okay, with that, we will be back here on Sunday for a lesson. And it's a big one, a good one, and I will see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.